All right, let's look at the 4.6 odd. And number one was pretty straightforward. All you have to do is graph a positive and negative 5. And to remember that in order to draw an appropriate graph is that you need to have uniform increments. Okay, I just can't jump by 2's on one side and jump by 3's on another side. So the increments have to be equal. And you want to size your graph based on what your possible solution is going to be. In this case, graph's probably a little small, but we can get the idea. We have a positive 5, and I like to make my dots above the graph so they're very visible. And so I'd like you to do that as well, especially as we get into graphing in later chapters. It's easier to work above the line than it is on the line itself. Okay, so that's the answer number one. Number three, we have the absolute value of x plus 5 equals 7. And you remember that we have to write two equations. So it's x plus 5 equals 7, and x plus 5 equals a negative 7. So x equals 2, and x equals a negative 12. And you were supposed to graph that on a number line. I'm going to assume you know how to do that. And those are the two plots that you were supposed to have. Number 5, I have x plus 1 plus 2 equals 8. And so x plus 1, subtract 2 from both sides, is 6. Two equations, x plus 1 equals 6, and x plus 1 equals a negative 6. That means x equals 5, and x equals a negative 7. And again, you were supposed to graph that, and you would come up with that solution. All right, number 7. Give the solution to each set. That means it could be a positive or a negative 129. Notice that I can put my positive and negative on top of each other. That's a very common form to write that as one of your solutions. Number 9, you should have gotten 22 or a negative 6. Number 11, you should have got 19 or a negative 14. Number 13, obviously two answers again because your absolute value. You should have 12/5 or a negative 36 over 5. 15, you have 2 or a negative 7 over 6. And 17 is 4 and negative 8 over 7. And if you did the bonus, number 19, you got a negative 10/3 and 6. All right, so you should, if you understand the concept of absolute value, you should find this section